The EU just crossed the line of hypocrisy and double standards. This is because when trading with other countries, the EU doesn't take into account if human rights are being violated. But this only applies to some selected countries. Do you think I'm making this up? Well, maybe just see this answer of the EU Commissioner of Energy to a question asked by a journalist.
So my question is, you reduced the volume of Russian gas, but you increased the volume of Azerbaijani gas within the renewed agreement with Azerbaijan. So it means that you overlooked actually the violation of human rights in Azerbaijan and genocidal policy. How you justify that for the European citizens?
The situation we are in the European Union, both on energy but also in many other parts of our economy, is not one where we have chosen to say if countries don't fulfill all human rights, we will not trade with them. That is not the policy of the European Union.
Well, the EU doesn't care about human rights abuses when trading with countries, except when it is Russia. I don't know, but in my hometown, they call this double standards. And also, this is not the only example. This also happened with Israel. Most countries of the EU have spoken up about what Israel is doing to Palestine. But still, EU countries like Germany and the Czech Republic keep allowing selling weapons to Israel, while Israel is conducting a genocide against Palestinians. This is what we call double standards, but some people might call it hypocrisy. I think the EU has to make a choice. Either live up to its own treaty promise that the Union's action on the international scene shall be guided by the universality of human rights and fundamental freedoms, or admit that we only care about human rights when it's in our own interest. But I'm curious to hear what you think. Is the EU sometimes a hypocrite? Let us all know in the comments below.